Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Darren coming at you with another American Truck Simulator video. Now, it's been a while. Actually, it hasn't been that long, but um, I really pushed away from doing American Truck Simulator more and more, but I think I want to get back into it because American Truck Simulator is really that place for me to kind of connect with you guys and talk. If you watched the last video, we are transporting flour to Jackpot, Nevada. It's all the way up in the corner of the map, so we're not going to have any delay here. We have no time to waste. We're going to get out on the road. We got all our lights on. We got our I believe our fuel is looking good. Yep, fuel's looking good. We're at half a tank, which should get us there. We're going to be making a left-hand turn out of here. Everything else looks good. Sleep should not be a problem. And we're going to exit Winnemucca here. And then I believe it's going to go north on Interstate, what was it, 15, I believe it was? Interstate 15. Man, I wanted to thank you guys so much for all the support that you guys have been giving me. 1,700 followers on the Twitch streams, and on Twitch we are at, sorry, on YouTube we are at 2,500. So wanted to thank you guys so much for that. It does mean a lot. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get, my headset is giving me problems right now. I probably sound like I'm getting louder and quieter as time goes. I do apologize for that. I'm trying to get everything sorted out. Trying not to hit that sign right there, and it looks like we didn't. Let's go ahead and try and get ourselves merged onto the highway as we struggle to get up this on-ramp. Speed limit is 80. Alright, we're gonna own this lane, use it to pick up some speed. Ooh boy, we are hurting right now. 80 miles per hour is the speed limit, and we're going 35 right now, and we're forced to merge here. So this is going to not be good. We're gonna let this car pass, and then we're gonna take the merge because we don't have a choice. Man, we are full throttle right now. Oh man, we are not having a good time with this truck. We are maxed out at 40 miles per hour. Am I doing something wrong? Whoa, this is gonna be a long trip. Hold on. Why are we going so slow? Are we going uphill or something? Why I don't think I've ever had this issue before where we go so slow in this truck. This is actually really weird for me. Why is it not? Huh. I don't think I've ever run into this. But anyways, as I was saying, thank you guys so much for the support, all the follows and subscriptions that you guys have been giving me. It does mean a lot. I do appreciate it. I do notice it. I see it all, and you guys have just been absolutely incredible to me. I couldn't thank you guys enough. And man, I don't know if, oh, why does it keep doing that? I'm just having problem after problem in this recording. I don't know what's going on. My mic is giving me issues. My truck won't go above 40 miles per hour. Like, I don't know what I gotta do here. But anyways, so I don't know if you guys saw, it is very heartbreaking, especially to the Catholic community. But the Notre Dame ended up burning down. Well, not completely. It obviously is still standing, but a large portion of it was completely destroyed in a fire yesterday in Paris. Thankfully, as of from when I last checked, nobody was hurt. That includes firefighters. To my knowledge, that could obviously update as time goes. Um, but to my knowledge, nobody was hurt, and that's very important. Um, so obviously, it means that they had good control. I'm sorry, I'm having a lot of trouble here with my headset, and I have no idea why. It does not usually do this to me, but for some reason today it's deciding to. But as I was saying, the Notre Dame, unfortunately, burned down yesterday. The source of the fires still not entirely known. They do believe that it's a possibility that it had to do with the construction that was ongoing at the Notre Dame. So, but it's too early to speculate on things like that. So I don't wanna spread false information. I only wanna say what I know for sure, and obviously what I know for sure is the devastating news. So again, a big hit to the Catholic community and the architectural community as well. I mean, I know when I was interested in architecture back in high school, that was like one of the like pinnacle places to go to. It was like one of those flagships. Just the architectural, like, just everything about that building was amazing. And the architectures, from at least from what I remember when I did, when I was really into it, architectures from all over the world would, like, it was like their goal to make it to the Notre Dame. And now it's not gone, but it's not the same. And whenever a historical thing like that is gone or burned down or lost in a natural disaster, things like that, one of the biggest things that you think about is like, wow, I didn't get to make it there, and that's one of those things that also feeds into, I want to travel the world. I want to see new places. I want to see new things. Because if you don't do that, you're going to end up regretting it. And you don't want to have to regret those kind of things. You want to be able to say, you've been there, but you can't count on things like that. Like, and it wasn't completely lost. I'm very aware that, I can still, go there later in life, but it won't be the same. And that's like, I was talking to Destiny, who most of you probably know. And we were talking about that, and she said one of the biggest disappointment for her was that she wasn't gonna be able to see it. And that kind of hit, because you do those kind of historical monuments, those landmark things. You want to be able to see that. You want to be able to have a conversation with somebody 10, 20 years down the line and say, yeah, no, I was there, I saw that, yeah, no, I saw it before it was gone. And you can't see everything. You can't make it to all the places around the world, all the crazy places like the pyramids and things like that. But I don't know. It just has like that atmosphere, right? And especially for the people that live in Paris, that's like a really big deal. It was a monument. It was a historical figure within their city, um, and even in the country. God damn it! I gotta stop at the way station. And yeah, that hurts, to know that a community lost something that was, close to them over the last, and not even like recently, 850 years, with only two renovations. That place was, alive and kicking it. So I mean, it was. Oh, I didn't have to pull in here. I didn't have to pull in here. The green light was saying bypass. Oh man, I just remembered that it was a green light, not a red light. I thought the green light, I misunderstood it. I remembered the green light as meaning that it's open and you have to go in. But now I remembered the green light means that you don't have to go in and you can bypass it. The red light means that you have to stop and go in. So I just pulled in for no reason, and now we have the struggle of getting back up to speed. But anyways, that's not an issue. So, man, hopefully you guys are all just having a good day, a good week, you know, just making the most of it, having a good time. Just keep grinding it. Just keep working. And Salt Lake City closed. Wow. That's interesting. I've never seen that sign on the game before where it says it's closed. What? But just keep working at it, man. And Salt Lake City closed. Yeah, that's crazy. And you know, the biggest thing I was talking to, we'll say a fellow media member today. I don't like to name drop. And I was talking to him about, like, you know, YouTube and things like that. And what I want to say is that when other content creators that are, you know, bigger than you, I guess bigger than you is a wrong statement, but when a content creator that has more experience, more subscribers, things like that, is willing to sit down and talk with you. And I'm not talking about like a few more subscribers, like a few thousand. I'm talking about like hundreds of thousands of subscribers is willing to sit down and talk to you and like says directly like to you personally that you have potential. That's really motivating, especially, you know, with as you guys know, with how much I care about, you know, my content and how much work I put into it, and how much I just, you know, every comment, you know, anything negative, like I don't let negative comments get me down, but I keep them in mind. And you know, I overthink a lot about things like that. So to have, you know, somebody of a much larger scale than I am, I guess would be a better word for it, a larger scale than I am in the content creation field, tell you that you know, just keep doing what you're doing and you're gonna go places. That means something. That, you know, it's like that drive, that motivation that makes you wanna, like, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's get out there and let's go. Right? Like that's what it is. That's what drives a person. And I got that today from, I'm just gonna say, a content creator much larger than me. I don't name drop. I don't like doing that. So I'm just gonna keep it at that. You guys can speculate all you want, but I will never say who it is. Um, and that, you know, it was nice. It was nice, and I think most of all, it was motivating. Um, and you know, we just sat down and we talked about just what it means to be a content creator, and like what it was like starting out, and like it's just crazy. It's just the mindset and just the outlook on things as time goes and changes, and as you get bigger, it just changes so much, and you see things differently as you get larger in the content creation field. But one thing that's important is that you never forget where you came from. And I think any successful YouTuber acknowledges the fact that they would not be where they are without the support of their fans. Because any content creator can make any claim at all, but at the end of the day, the biggest advertiser for a content creator is its current supporters. It's word of mouth. Word of mouth is most likely the strongest form of advertisement, and it's free. Most of the time, it's free. Now, getting people to support you and want to spread word of you, that 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 is a harder part. That is a more difficult, time-consuming. Oh, we're in jackpot. This is jackpot. This means that we're on the corner of the map. But that is the more time-consuming aspect of it. And building a fan base. That's why I always tell people, because we just brought in 6 new media members into the DOJ today. And I told them that you can't focus on one style or one game for content. And the reason for that, and maybe I didn't go into explanation enough about this aspect of it, but something that's so important is that you realize that when you lock yourself behind one game, a fan base for one game, you hinder the mobility of your channel. Because if anything ever happens to that game or anything like that, then that is going to be your channel that is going to receive the hurt on the bottom line. And that is something that is not worth it. Ultimately speaking, that is not worth it. Because in the end, you're only going to be disappointed in the way that things played out, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to be disappointed in your work, especially in the content creation field, which is a very, very heavy when it comes to motivation and your personal or outlook on situations. All right, and it looks like we have parked our trailer and had an excellent delivery. Excellent, excellent. Guys, take note of that. Excellent delivery. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below with any suggestions that you guys have for the next videos. As always, this has been your boy Darren. I will see you guys next time. Deuces.